Think about the last time you took a big, enthusiastic bite of your favorite snack, maybe a crisp, sweet apple. Once you swallow that bite, where exactly does it go? Inside your body is a hidden factory working to break down food into energy. The process begins at the top, in the mouth. When you chew, your teeth act like mechanical crushers, slicing and mashing that big bite of apple into smaller pieces. As those crushers are working, your mouth releases a wetting spray called saliva. This spray mixes in to soften the food, getting it wet so it can travel easily through the rest of the factory. This initial mashing and spraying is the most important step. Your body can't pull nutrients out of large, dry chunks. They must be small and soft to be useful. Once that bite is fully chewed, you swallow. The food enters the oesophagus, a long tube that connects your mouth to your stomach. Food doesn't just fall down this tube. The walls are actually muscles that pinch and push the food downward, like squeezing toothpaste. At the end, the food drops into the stomach, a stretchy bag that vigorously churns everything inside like a blender. The thick walls of the stomach are constantly moving. They mix the food back and forth to break the pieces apart even more. While all that mixing happens, the stomach pumps in strong juices and acid. These juices wipe out harmful germs and melt the food down until it becomes a thick liquid. By the time the stomach finishes its work, those solid bites of apple have been turned into a smooth, germ-free soup, ready for the next stage of the journey. Next, that liquid moves into the small intestine. Despite the name, this organ is actually a very long, winding tunnel that acts as the body's main sorting area. As liquid flows through this tunnel, the body pulls useful nutrients out of the mixture. These tiny particles pass through the walls, entering the bloodstream. The blood carries them away to deliver fresh energy and repair materials to your brain, muscles, and bones. To get all those nutrients sorted, the intestine gets help from 3 nearby stations, including the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas. These 3 organs sit just off to the side of the main path. Your food never actually goes inside them. Instead, they act like dispensers. As the food travels by, these helpers squirt special juices onto it to break down tricky ingredients, like fats and proteins, that the body would otherwise struggle to use. It's inside this long, winding tunnel, with the help of these extra juices, where your body successfully collects the fuel it needs to keep you moving. But not everything you eat can be turned into energy. So what happens to the leftover parts? These leftovers enter the large intestine. This wider, bumpy tube handles unusable waste by pulling remaining water back into the factory walls to be recycled. By soaking up extra water, the large intestine changes the waste from liquid soup into a more solid form. This solid waste is stored in the rectum until the body is ready to get rid of it. Finally, it leaves the body when you go to the bathroom, exiting through the anus. Now, when we look at the big picture, you can see the result of all this internal work. Running across a park, kicking a ball, or jumping with energy is only possible because of this process. Every time you eat, this entire team of organs works together to ensure your body has the energy and nutrients it needs to grow, play, and stay healthy.